Alright, how's it going, everybody? It is Thursday night, July 28th, 2022 at 10:20 p.m. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about, like, if you haven't heard in the NHL, Adidas is basically, their contract's expiring after the 2023-24 season, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know Adidas, like the company that makes stuff or whatever, like clothing. They took over the NHL uniforms and in 2017. They replaced Reebok because their contract expires, and yeah. So they're the ones that make the uniforms. So yeah, you know what I mean. And in this video, I'm just gonna be nobody. I don't know who's gonna take over Adidas after 2024. So I'm just sharing like my opinion of what teams should change and what should stay, like should keep the same in my opinion. So yeah, and this is not fake news. I heard from an ESPN article from Greg Wyshynski. I don't know how to say his name. He's saying breaking news: Adidas will not return as the NHL's official supplier of uniforms and apparel when their contract expires after the 2023-2024 season. So yeah, that got interesting to me a bit. That's surprising because I thought they went to like 2027 at least. But yeah, so I'm just basically sharing all my opinions on what teams should change their uniforms and what should not. So yeah, and I'm gonna start all teams alphabetically, like starting from Anaheim to Winnipeg. So yeah, all right. So I'm on an NHL uniform database. It's an awesome website, by the way. So yeah, start off with Anaheim. This is their current uniforms. Are the ones I've been wearing since the 2014-15 NHL season. I like these uniforms, but in my opinion, they should bring back the Mighty Ducks. In my opinion, because I think these look really badass. In my opinion, I love that logo, and I like the color schemes, like the greenish teal and the eggplant, the purple eggplant. So yeah, I just think it's cool in my opinion. They need to go back to these in my opinion, but no, because apparently Disney owns the rights to the Mighty Ducks because of the movie or whatever. But come on, yeah, it's a movie. I think the movie originally got it first, but in my opinion, they need to give these rights back. In my opinion, for Anaheim, like Disney does. Yeah, I get Disney created it first, but I don't know. They need to give these rights back to Anaheim in my opinion because these are awesome in my opinion. Arizona Coyotes. They originally they went back to their Kachina uniforms just last season. This is their current uniforms. So yeah, they went back to the Kachinas, which is a good move by the Coyotes. Only thing I would do, I would ditch the Kachina logo because in my opinion, this is unpopular. I think the Kachina logo is a bit overrated. Like, it's not horrible, but I just think it's a bit overrated. And replace the Howling Coyote with, put it on the uniforms. Like, the uniforms itself are fine. They don't need to change. They just need to replace the logo with the Howling Coyote. I don't know, but other than that, Arizona doesn't need much of a change. Boston Bruins, they've been wearing this since the 2007-8 season. I don't think they should ever change. Boston is perfect how they are, in my opinion. So yeah. Buffalo Sabres, they just went back to their retros back in 2020. So, and this is like one of the best decisions Buffalo ever made, in my opinion. I don't think they should ever change again. But if they do change, I would recommend maybe changing back to these because I think these are pretty cool too, in my opinion. But Buffalo doesn't need to change at all, in my opinion. I think they're perfect how they are. The Calgary Flames, they went back to their retros. They've been wearing this retros again since 2020. And I don't think they need to change ever again. But I will admit, I do miss the black flame and sea, like this one right here. Like, low-key, I kind of miss these uniforms, but I don't know. I like, these are way better in my opinion. I'm glad the Calgary went back to these. I wasn't too fond of it at first, but yeah, these are perfect in my opinion. I love these, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, Calgary doesn't need to change. The Carolina Hurricanes, I think their home uniforms are fine, but In my opinion, they need to ditch this jersey, in my opinion. I don't like it at all. I don't like this uniform at all. Like, I don't really hate it, but I just don't like it. I don't know why they ditched the road jersey in the first place, like this one. Like, why do they ditch this? You know, it's perfect how it is, because I heard, I think it was their owner or whatever, I forgot who it is, that said it's, like, boring or whatever. It's like, or he doesn't like it. Like, are you high on drugs, dude? This uniform's awesome. You know, I thought that was stupid that Carolina got rid of these. You know, instead of, like this Rangers ripoff. It's not a ripoff, but you know what I mean. I just prefer if the Hurricanes went, like, ditched this and brought back the old road uniforms. Make it look similar like this one, too, in my opinion. Chicago Blackhawks, they don't ever need to change. I've been wearing these are current uniforms, and they're the best in the NHL, in my opinion. Don't ever change them. Never in a million years. Colorado Avalanche, they went, these are their current uniforms, and they brought these back in 2017-18 when Adidas first took over. They brought these are originally like when the late 90s, early mid 2000s uniforms, which was good. Another good thing Colorado did. I'm glad the Avalanche brought these uniforms back, like these ones. Fuck. Like these ones, yeah. Only difference is this one's black and these are black and now it's blue. I don't know. Fuck. Like there we go. I don't like the blue and like with the right here, in my opinion. They ditched the black. Like, I don't know. I get they're trying to make it like, I don't know, they're trying to make it look like the Nordiques. Like, if that's true, like, you're not the Nordiques anymore. You're the Colorado Avalanche. You're based in Colorado. I know you're originally from Quebec, but come on, keep the Nordiques shit in Quebec City, in my opinion. Stop trying to look like the Nordiques. Be your own, like, you know, team, you know? Yeah, they need to bring back the black, in my opinion. Ditch the blue and bring back the black and the fonts, the pants, and the helmets. Just my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. But other than that, Colorado's, like, fine with their other uniforms. Columbus Blue Jackets. They've been wearing this since the 2007-08 season. And I don't think they should change. I think they're perfect how they are. I heard they're ditching the red pants for blue pants, which I don't mind that, really. That doesn't really bother me, but I will miss the red pants, though. But other than that, Columbus is fine how they are. The Dallas Stars. As much as I love these uniforms, I think they should bring back these. I don't know, I always liked these, honestly. I always did. I didn't care for hockey back then, but I always thought these were fire. And you know, it's like in the bottom of the jersey, it has like a star shaped at the bottom. So that's more creative in my opinion. So yeah, I think Dallas should bring back these uniforms. Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers announced that they're going back to these babies, like home and road, which is awesome. Glad the Oilers are bringing these back. It was stupid that they got rid of these in the first place, like in the 80s or 90s, whatever. Like, they changed these in the mid-90s for these. Like, these aren't bad. Like, I don't think these are bad uniforms at all, but I do prefer the royal blue and orange. Like, the Wayne Gretzky days, you know. Like, and they brought these back again in the 2011-12 season. They had this for, like, an alternate jersey, like, in 2008-09, I think. Yeah, they did. And brought these back full-time in 2011, which was awesome. You know, I didn't care for hockey by them. That was a good decision by the Oilers. And when Adidas first took over, they ditched those for this. Like, I know I'm not including alternate jerseys in this, but yeah. Like, they ditched for this. Like, what the fuck? Like, these growing on me, but no. I will never say no to this. No, not in a million years. No. So bring back the Oilers. They need to make this permanent too. Permanent. Oilers, repeat after me. I will not change these uniforms again. Let them change it again. Yeah. So keep these forever, Oilers. I'm serious. Florida Panthers. These are their current uniforms. I was pissed when the Panthers changed to this. Like, this is boring as fuck in my opinion. Like, this logo's kind of growing on me, but it looks like a detective's badge. I say they need to bring back these babies, like the Growling Panther. They're gonna jump at you. Yeah. Only thing, just make the blue darker. But yeah, I would say the Panthers need to bring these back. Yeah, they need to bring this back, in my opinion. Los Angeles Canes. This is their current These are their current uniforms, which they've been wearing these since 2011, 2012. In my opinion, they don't need much change. Only thing they need to change, in my opinion, is you see this waist striping on the road uniform? Just put it on the home uniform, but make the black white, like silver on the outside and white on the inside, like this. So yeah, and if you change the logo, maybe ditch the crest where it says LA and just have the crown itself. Like for example, like this. Just my opinion. Yeah, just have a crown like this, but only in black, not purple. But yeah. So only things I would change about LA, really, waist stripings and just have the crown itself. But yeah. Minnesota Wild, these are their current uniforms. Yeah, I like these uniforms. This is growing on me, but I don't know. I don't like it, really. I don't hate it, but I don't know. It's not my favorite Wild uniforms. I say they should go back to these uniforms. They need to bring these back full-time, in my opinion. These are fire, in my opinion. I don't know why the Wild got rid of these in the first place. And I remember when Reebok first took over, they had the, hold on. This is their home uniform. What the fuck? I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So yeah, the Wild needs to go back to these, in my opinion, full-time. Montreal Canadiens, they've been have that same logo, different designs, I know, upgraded, but they had the C and H forever. So these are their current uniforms. These never need to change, never. One of the best uniforms in sports, in my opinion. It's historic, and yeah, never change these, never ever change. Fucking love these uniforms. Nashville Predators, these are their current uniforms, which these have grown on me, but in my opinion, they need to bring these back. I like this way better. When they went on their Cinderella run in 2017 but lost to Pittsburgh. They've been wearing these uniforms since 2011, 2012. Only thing, their helmet was dark blue, but they need to bring this back again. I don't mind this. This is growing on me, but I do prefer these. They need to go back to these, in my opinion. And it would be so funny if they brought back the robotic Saber-tooth tiger, but nope. Bring these back full-time again. New Jersey Devils, this is their current home and road uniforms, which I don't like this at all. I really don't. These are bland as fuck, in my opinion. When I first saw these, I was so pissed when New Jersey got rid of, why did you abandon this for this? It looks like a practice jersey. They look like practice jerseys. And the waist stripings are thick as fuck on the white. They're thick as fuck, man. They need to make these thinner. And bring back the waist stripings, These are way better than the current bland ones. God damn it. But, another thing I wouldn't mind changing is they went back to the green. Ditch the black and bring back these. Yeah, I wouldn't mind this either, but the Devils need to bring these back, in my opinion. They really do. These are the best uniforms in Devils history, in my opinion. New York Islanders, they don't need to change, but they don't go. They've been wearing these current uniforms in the 70s, 80s, I think 90s. Yeah, and they ditched these for the Trust the Gordon's Fishermen's, which I don't like that. And they got the navy blue. I don't like that. So yeah, and they brought these back 2010, 11. Yeah. So yeah, the Islanders don't need to change. They're perfect how they are, in my opinion. Love these. New York Rangers, nope. They've been wearing these same uniforms forever now. Only thing in the 70s they had the Rangers logo a bit, but they never need to change. They're perfect how they are, in my opinion. Ottawa Senators, these are their current uniforms. I'm glad the Senators went back to these, in my opinion. I remember they abandoned the 2D logo in 2007 right after their Cup final, but lost to Anaheim. For these, which I don't mind these at all. I kind of miss these uniforms, but in my opinion, Ottawa, they need to keep these forever, in my opinion. I love these uniforms. I really do. So Ottawa, they need to keep these. Philadelphia Flyers, nope, they never need to change at all. Nope. One of the best uniforms in hockey, in my opinion. Logo, too. So, yeah, never change. Never change these. Pittsburgh Penguins, this is their current uniforms. They brought these back. Like, this is like their retro look. Like, 80s or whatever. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. And they brought these back for the 16-17 season, which was good. I didn't like it at first because I was used to the Vegas Gold Penguins, like, right here. Okay, I'm used to these ones, but the Penguins need to keep these. They should never change again, in my opinion. These are perfect. Perfect. St. Louis Blues, they don't need to change. The only thing they need to change is the fonts. Like, when you look at right here, you see, like, the gold is on the outside and the white's in the inside. Remember, it used to be like this. You know, they need to go back to this, in my opinion. I like the gold in the inside better, in my opinion. They just need to go back to that. But other than that, St. Louis doesn't really need to change. I think they're perfect how they are, in my opinion. Except for this, but whatever. San Jose Sharks. These are their current uniforms, which I don't mind these, but I think they're a little bit bland too, in my opinion. Like, I love the teal and the logo. The color scheme and the logo needs to stay the same. But, I'd say either bring these back, because I like these too, or have this, but in the current colors. Like, have the teal, like the orange or whatever, brownish orange. And, yeah. Or have it, you know what I mean, like the black, you know what I mean. And have the current logo. That'd be kind of cool, like, customize it a bit. Yeah. Like, have, like, the teal, and, yeah. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. So, I'd say this, like, the current logo, the teal, you know what I mean. So I would say, like, go back to these uniforms, but with the current colors and logo. Seattle Kraken, they never need to change, but if they do change, keep the uniforms, but, I would say, like, maybe get, like, an octopus Kraken-like logo, because that's what a Kraken is, basically, but Seattle's perfect how they are, in my opinion. Tambay Lightning, these are their current uniforms. I don't mind these, like, I like the blue and white, but they're too similar to Toronto, in my opinion. I think they should go back to these, because I really like these uniforms, but not too fussy with the logo, because I find it a little too cartoony. So maybe have, like, this logo with this logo with these uniforms, but ditch the Tampa Bay word mark, like, right here. Yeah, that's what they need to do, in my opinion. Like, ditch the Tampa Bay word mark and just have that. Yeah. So I said the Lightning to go back to these, but not this logo, because I find it too cartoony, in my opinion. Toronto Maple Leafs, these are their current uniforms. They changed these in the 16-17 season, which I didn't like the logo these uniforms at first, but I thought they've really grown on me now. But I would still this is an unpopular opinion. I still prefer, like, if they do change, I say go back to these, because I just miss these uniforms. I really do. I just like them way better than the current ones still, in my opinion. I know it's unpopular, but whatever. Vancouver Canucks, these are their current uniforms, but only thing that's the alternate logo here is or white or whatever, and they got rid of the Vancouver word mark. But I don't know, Vancouver doesn't need to change, in my opinion. I like their color scheme and uniforms how they are, like this or whatever. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, these are their current uniforms. They don't need to change, but only thing they should change, in my opinion, is, like, on the away jersey, they have, like, colored in the alternate logos or whatever. So yeah. But other than that, Vancouver doesn't need to change. Vegas Golden Knights, they don't need to change. I think their uniforms are perfect how they are. Washington Capitals, these are their current uniforms. I say they should, sorry. Go back to these uniforms, but I'd like the, current colors or whatever. Like, have, like, the red, white, and blue, and the color of the Screaming Eagle or whatever. Yeah. And maybe, like, have, like, this as an alternate logo. So, yeah. Just my opinion. Like, dark blue, red, and have like a like the reverse retro if it's on here. Like, make the home jersey make this the home jersey and have this like a white version of this, in my opinion. The Winnipeg Jets, I think they're fine how they are. They don't need to change. But if they do change, I say maybe go back to the 80s or 90s looks, because I think the Jets have those rights again, but I don't know. But I think the Jets are fine how they are. These are perfect. Or another plan, make this their road uniform and make this their home. I wouldn't mind this. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like the video? Feel free to comment down below. What do you guys think should change and not change? This is just my opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine. Just don't be all toxic when you disagree about it. But yeah, so I'm just kind of curious to know what you guys' opinions is. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, everybody.